What's up guys, welcome to part 2. Thanks for watching part 1, and if you haven't yet, we should strongly suggest you do, so you're all caught up. Now, let's jump right into the video. Look at it, man.
So much detail.
Yeah, exactly, just look at the details, guys. Look at what the devs gives us. It's amazing. It's
It
clearly
almost
amazing.
looks like a real gun.
Yeah, exactly. Like it literally looks like it has been taking a picture of a real gun.
Right? It's amazing.
Yeah. It's crazy, man. Yeah, and here we see the C8.
Some sounds are getting polished, which I already thought the sounds in Dead Matter already sounded amazing, but I mean, hey.
Yeah, if they're getting even polished more, that's just perfect. Like, again, all the weapons are looking wonderful, and most of them sounded nice. But yeah, like if they polish everything, it will be even better. Like, imagine if they release it in March, as planned. Imagine if they do that.
I mean, yeah, I mean, you go here before all this, I mean, they've done so much. You can just imagine what they're going to do in the next, 4 or 5 months? Or 6, who knows? I mean, if it doesn't get delayed, it already is insane. That's the funny thing, is it's already insane right now. They're just making it way better.
Yeah, like we've been discussing, remember when they changed the date for the first time, we were kind of like sad in a way, since we just wanted the game. Like it looked so good. Like already all the features implemented, it looks so good. But imagine when it comes out, it will be an alpha that's actually useful instead
like a
of
full game almost.
Yeah,
That's the thing. It's literally a closed alpha, but it has the potential. I mean, yeah, the map's not going to be as big, but the content, lack for a better word, like the care and love put into this game is like no other game we've seen.
Yeah, exactly. And like in these desperate times, we actually need it. Like, for an instance, all the other survival games are trash, to be honest. Like, most of them are trash.
Yeah, they're not good.
Like, some of them, like Scum. I like Scum, but it's of course it's updating, and it keeps getting new updates now and then. But most, like, there's no really zombie game where the PvE is focused on, like Left 4 Dead, of course, but like we're missing a game like this.
I mean, even 2018, maybe even late 2017, they could have released it and it would have been 10 times better than any game out right now.
Yeah, like the
And
standards for like the survival games right now.
Oh, it's so low.
Yeah, it's so low. Like when they come out with this, all the other firms will be taking themselves together, because they've just released an amazing game, and it will blow up for sure. Like, you can tell.
Definitely, this is going to be a very replayable game. I mean, you can compare it to its own genre, but you could even compare it to some different genre games, and this game blows anything away. There's just so much, like, it's not linear. It's not really like a game that, oh yeah, I kind of get bored of. This is a game that really is gonna go up from here. I mean, they're gonna make the map bigger. They're gonna obviously build a city. They're gonna add more vehicles, helicopters, snow. I mean, you could go on for days about how much more stuff they're gonna add.
Yeah, exactly. Like it's truly an amazing game. Like right now.
Oh, for sure.
Like it will be for sure. Like I think, like, personally, I'm not even mad that they wanna put the game more like into the future instead of just releasing it, because I've tried so many different alphas where they failed in all of the stuff. You must have as well, Talk Games.
Oh yeah, I mean, I feel like those games, they never really were gonna be something good. Whereas this game, it has every potential to be good. I feel that they just know that this is a winner. They got to spend as much time on it as possible.
Yeah, exactly.
To get it to where, and this is kind of a genre where it's kind of gotten a little where people are like, Daisy, Scum, Identity, a lot of these other games that really haven't hit the mark. So I think that's why they're kind of just polishing it up, making sure that our best foot forward, and
Yeah, exactly.
let's
Like they look at the level of detail on the buildings for sure. And actually, when we're talking about that, let's just continue to the next part where we see Shurk working on all of these buildings, where he focuses on the collision and the level of detail as written here. And as you can see, 77% of the buildings has been done already. Like, so much stuff has been going on. There's only 5 buildings left. It seems like there might be more, I can't tell. But there are a lot of buildings that have been done with the collision and the level of detail about it. And I've seen some of the Twitch live streams when he goes live, and it's wonderful to see. Like, you can really see the difference.
Oh yeah, he's basically he literally looks at, I'm not saying all the buildings, but just say, for example, the Jim Nortons or the whatever. He actually made that building off something in real life on Google Maps.
Exactly.
It's just spectacular.
And now he's just polishing it even more.
Exactly. Like, we thought, oh, this looks amazing already. They just keep going. They keep on going beyond what they're even, really expected to do, but they keep going.
Yeah, exactly. They
really
push
something.
themselves to the limit. Like, even do you remember we actually watched one of the I think it was one of the motels being polished?
Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah, and then he polished them in a way like he went into the design and he tried testing some of the stuff out. Like, before you could float in the air because of the collision and like some of the textures around the house that weren't visible, but you could still stand on them, and you would be like floating, which you could be abused. You could be abusing it.
Oh, okay.
So he fixed that, and that's basically what he does with all of these, like, so you can't really abuse any of it, and it's as realistic as possible, which is awesome in my opinion. Like, this is basically how it looks like when they polish it and do the collisions. So basically they just take all the textures and move them together in one.
It's more efficient too. I mean,
Yeah, exactly.
They don't do it to where, oh, we're gonna take the fast, but the kind of, the route that really doesn't look, or they take the route that is more efficient, but yet you wouldn't realize.
Yeah, like the reason why it takes so long for the game to come out is because they take the long and harsh way with excellent details, and a game that shouldn't be, we don't deserve this game really. Like the other, or like, if we do deserve this game, the other games really need to step it up.
Oh, yeah. This is, I mean, even I saw like a shack or something in the roof. He was making it to where you could see the tiles even if you were 100 feet away. Yeah, they wouldn't be as noticeable, but he still put that level of detail even if you're 30 yards back. And it's amazing. Like, oh, you can still see ends on with the tiles, and it looks like tiles, but you're 30 feet away. Same with the safely. He's trying to make it to where if you're 100 feet away, it doesn't just look like a rectangle.
Yeah,
it
exactly.
actually has the shape.
Exactly. And now when we talk about Safeway, let's just see one of the new stores, or one of the stores that has been made some plans of. The Canmore Safeway. Just look at it, man. It looks amazing and massive. Like, what do you think the potential could be about this?
Oh, there's so much potential. I mean, you could turn this into so big. I mean, like they said, it's going to be real life, like the real life supermarket layout. So they'll have, the employee things. They'll have a lot of loot in here. You'll have a lot of people who can just go in there and get all the loot. It'll be like a supermarket in the apocalypse.
Yeah, and of course it's like 2 weeks into the apocalypse, so most of the stuff will be gone. But like, still, I believe that, like, we can get a lot of stuff out of one of these big places, but there will be a lot of zombies as well to take care of.
Oh, for sure.
But yeah, just look, like, at the imaging of it and how they plan on doing it, and just look at this layout. It's amazing.
Literally
It's
like the layout they have right now. Like on the left side, as you can see, they have the checkout area, and they have the rows of the and it's basically what they're doing in Dead Matter on the map. So it's actually a real life, you know, size and replication.
yeah, exactly. Yeah, you have the checkouts here at the bottom here, and then you have all the rows and stuff. Yeah, it's amazing, man. It's really polished and well done. And we'll also have fire panel alarms, so like the fire alarms. And I know
that you can pull.
Yeah, exactly. And you'll also be able to pull them in the game, so they will be used for sure. Like you could easily lure a ton of zombies if you see somebody. Just walk in there, pull the fire alarm, and they will get an entire horde against them.
Exactly, and just those little things really, like again with that interactability. You know, you got fire alarms. You can take a fire hydrant out. Like it's insane.
Yeah, it's really amazing. Well, yeah, that will wrap it up for this, guys. And
they did say that they were gonna come out with like dev vlogs and frequent updates more often, which they've been doing, and I knew they were gonna do it. So when another one comes out, we'll let you guys know, because I'm so far in just updating you guys on like the stuff they're doing right now. Like I'll bet you next update they'll have this whole supermarket done.
And yeah, of course, me and Talk Games will be discussing things in the future as well, just like Talk Games said. And if any of you guys want, we will also have some others joining and having them to discuss the future things with us as well. So yeah,
Exactly.
People are more than welcome, and we'll be talking to you guys in the next one. Stay tuned for another video in the future. And remember, guys, plan accordingly.